Welcome back to NTV at 1. Now, civil society organizations have petitioned the Constitutional Court seeking to declare some provisions of the Public-Private Partnership PPP Act unconstitutional. The Southern and Eastern Africa Trade Information and Negotiations Institute, SEATIN Uganda and Centre for Food and Adequate Living Rights filed a public interest litigation case this morning. They want government to amend the PPP Act to allow public participation into projects between government and the private sector.
There are too many legal gaps in the Act, but we have decided to go to the Constitutional Court for interpretation, but also declaration that these offending sections are inconsistent with the Constitution and in contravention of the Constitution. And we ask for specific orders that those offending sections must be struck out of the law, and the government must be ordered to amend that law and come back to court and report to court within 6 months the processes of amending that law. We specifically have looked at Section 4, which defines PPPs as only commercial transactions. Yet we all know that we have many PPPs in hospitals, in schools, which are not for profit. So the question is, what is the aim of the law in restricting the PPP meaning to only commercial transactions? It's as if now the entities, the private entities who are not commercial are left out. Secondly, when you read Section 46, for example, in the Act, nobody in Uganda is supposed to interfere in any PPP project. And that interference is not defined anywhere. Yet Ugandans, as citizens under in the Constitution, have a constitutional mandate to participate in all affairs of government. So long as anything is a public thing, if it is public finances, if it is public any resources, Ugandans have a right to question. But what this act does is to obstruct. You are not supposed to question anyone, because the moment you do that, it even attracts a criminal imprisonment of 5 years